Alright, what's going on everyone? Welcome. Today we're going to be taking a night drive here in my 780 horsepower Supra. So we're going to get it going. Alright. We got a decent bit of open road up here, so we can probably give it some pulls, though I have seen a lot of cops out tonight. And they kind of like to sit up here, so I have to be a little bit careful. But there's the highway nearby, so we'll probably go get on that. But yeah, it's fast. It's fast and has no traction. And it's got no traction, well, actually primarily because well, I need new tires. I just got it back like maybe a week ago, less than, so I'm just waiting to get the new tires here, hopefully within the next couple of days. And that should make all the difference in the world. Grips, but when it doesn't, which is a lot, it's pretty sketch. So that is the wild part. But there is no one out right now. It's like midnight. Like even right there, that's like traction control light going off. I don't know if y'all can see that. We're actually gonna get off here and kind of go cruise around a little bit. I'm for real just like kind of out, you know, cruising. I haven't got, you know, that much of a plan. Sometimes it's nice, you know, just to wait for it to do its downshifts. Sometimes it's nice just to kind of get out there and go for a cruise, you know, when you got really nothing to do. It's super nice. And for any of you guys that are wondering kind of what's done to this car and how it's making 780, I'll explain it here real quick. So I bought this car in February. It's currently just the beginning of May. The original, so this is a launch edition. It's like 1179 out of, I think it's like 2000 or whatever it was. It actually has it just over to the right of me. It's like they have the badge number and everything. But this car, the owner spec'd it out. So it's a launch edition, GR Supra. He added strut braces. He added an HKS Blow valve, a charge pipe, and a cold air intake. No tune or nothing, which I thought was kind of odd, considering it was a 2020 and, you know, those are the tunable ones, more or less, without having to take your ECU out and ship it off and get it, you know, unlocked and everything. So I thought it was kind of odd, but I bought it and that's what it came with. The dealership did not list any of that. I just kind of figured it out via the pictures, so it's a really lucky find on my end. But what I ended up doing to it, which makes it so much faster, is I swapped out the turbo with a CTS Turbo. So that's a complete full replacement. CTS 4.5-inch downpipe. There's like no restrictions, nothing in there. They say it's for like race use only because, you know, it's not, I don't think it's exactly very friendly for some emissions or, you know, stuff like that. And then I have a Tomei titanium exhaust and a flex fuel kit. That's probably one of the more important parts. And then everything was tuned. My ECU actually, funny enough, ended up getting locked, though I didn't have to like actually take it out of the car and ship it. Thankfully my tuner, he knew how to do it, and he basically just unlocked it and essentially that wiped everything. So he had to like tune my car from complete scratch, no like base tune to go off of. So it took a little bit extra time and definitely, you know, extra money, but everything came out well. He tuned the transmission, he tuned obviously the motor and all that stuff. Like, he did it all. It's like if you only tune, for instance, you know, just everything that's going on in the motor, and you didn't adjust everything going on in the transmission, like, this car would never be able to hold 780 without a, you know, a built trans. But because of the way he tuned it, it allows it to hold it, and I'm, you know, I'm not slipping or nothing like that. Nothing's, you know, blown up yet. Granted, I've had it for like a week, but, you know what I'm saying, you know, I trust him and the other guy, or the guy that, you know, did all the install, because they know what they're talking about. They know what they're doing. They're both, if I'm not mistaken, pretty close with the 1320 guys, and, you know, obviously because I'm out here in Nebraska, you know, 1320 guys, they know what they're doing. My brother actually, he also works for 1320. He's a video editor for them, which is pretty neat. Fun little fact. We'll see if we can get a pull. Or we'll see if the tires can grip. You see how, like, sketchy that is? Like, I'm experiencing probably so much less of this car right now. Dude, like, right there, it's like I'm just trying to pull. And I was like fighting to keep it straight. And that's not even like stepping on it, that was just like kind of trying to get out a little bit. Yeah, but this thing is super sketchy. I want to say it's like sketchy in a fun way, but for real, I don't know if this is like fun sketchy. I mean, the car is a lot of fun, but not having traction with 780 wheel horsepower, that's kind of scary. Like, right there. There's actually a police station right back there, so I was like kind of looking back in my rear view just to make sure that wasn't a cop pulling out by that gas station right there. So that would not be fun. This car was, I'd say, quite an incremental, or not incremental, monumental leap from my previous car, which I still have. It's a 2013 FRS, and that thing is, I mean, I turboed it, you know, everything. It makes right about like 290. I Rocket Bunny'd it, you know, I did everything that you should do to that car, but then it gets to the point, obviously, where it's a money pit, and, you know, if I want to get, let's say, 400 horsepower out of it, that's like, there's another 10, 15, 20 grand into the motor, which is entirely not worth it. Still trying to keep it straight. But anyways, then I got this car, and that already came with, you know, I'd say probably closer to about 400. I was told by my buddy who did the install, Zay, that he said his, you know, his butt dyno, basically, he's thinking it was about 400 without, you know, the tunes, but just those mods. And then obviously we bumped it way up with the stuff that I ended up purchasing and he installed, and then we got it tuned. So I always like to say, you know, that I feel like the gold standard for a fast car, for someone that doesn't know a lot about cars, like, you tell them, like, you know, a Hellcat's fast. This, to put it in perspective, is definitely like a decent bit faster, I think, than a Hellcat. I'd definitely say so. We're gonna get back on the highway here, though. We've been kind of cruising around. I want to get back on. This guy seems to kind of want to get out front there a little bit. This ain't the best on-ramp to, like, really try to gun it, so I'm not even, like, it don't bother me. normally speaking, I'd probably go for it a little bit more, but not right now. I love that little, like, that little pop it's got. It's like, that's so nice. I'll tell you what was that? Oh, okay. Oh, someone that actually got pulled over up there. So if that up there is the cop I'm thinking it is, I've already been out cruising around a little bit, and I had some guy that was like cruising up next to me. I'm not sure if I have that footage or I'll end up sharing it, but I literally put my hand out the window. I was like, hey, like, you know, stay back, because he was about to try and get around me, and we're already cruising like 5-6 over, and the cop was sitting there, and I was like, I'm not trying to have him go like 10 over and get, you know, pulled over. And I guess, yeah, that's the cop I'm thinking of. He was just sitting right there behind that sign. So, save someone a ticket and someone else got one. But, oh yeah, we're also not going to do something stupid and like floored by the cop. Frankly, I'm going to get off actually here probably. Another unsuspecting fella probably going 70 down there. That's such a dirty spot. And it sucks because it's like, you'd think it'd be like 65 miles an hour, but no, it's 55. So someone's probably cruising like, you know, 65 to 70. Well, they're done. Alright. We'll give it a little juice. Actually, I'm gonna get up next to this wall and do it. That's always fun. You can hear it. Oh, it's so loud. Holy shit. Cruise around full windows down here for a little bit. I'll tell you what, one of the crazy things that I guess I didn't even like think about was that, or like around here, like hardly anyone has like, you know, well, people have BRZs and stuff, but no one's got one that's like Rocket Bunny'd with a nice wing that's like tastefully done. There's like nobody, and also nobody turbos those things anyways. But I've gotten significantly more like people just video this car, you know, complimented it, anything else like that, than I ever have with that thing. And I think it's just, it's like sometimes less is more. This is just newer, and I feel like you just don't see these. But this is, hey, this is a perfect opportunity here. Hold up. Here we go. Ah, shit, that's fun. That is so much fun. Oh, man. I'm actually gonna go do I'm gonna do a U-turn. I don't think, I'm not gonna go back, but underneath that bridge, but. All right, fellas, I think we're gonna end it here. Actually, I'll go back. I'll do one more pass. I'll do one more. That sounded so goddamn good. And it was so sketchy too. All right, here we go. Gotta slow down though. All right, that's that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, please do me a favor, give it a like, subscribe, and hope to see you back around on the channel.